Good evening, I'm Ashley Richardson, and I teach 3rd grade math and science at Hudson Pep Elementary. In 2016, I was awarded a grant for children's books that I could incorporate into my math lessons. Thanks to the Longview Foundation and the generosity of our sponsors, I was able to purchase over 60 children's books for 3 3rd grade math classrooms. I love that these books allow for visual representations of mathematical situations. It also allows me to engage my visual and auditory students while simultaneously front-loading with important vocabulary. Some of our most in-depth conversations about math begins with a book. Studies supporting the integration of mathematics and literature indicate that there is a strong correlation between learning mathematics content by listening to and interacting with mathematical stories. The use of children's literature in math instruction fosters all forms of communication. Through these books, students see math in a different context while they use reading as a form of communication. Many children's books present interesting problems and illustrate how other children solve them. Because I've seen such an impact through this grant, in the future I plan to expand my literature library to integrate into our daily science lessons. Again, thank you for your contributions to the Longview ISD Foundation.
My name is Kim Shadowins, and I am the librarian at Southward Elementary, and our grant was called Coding Isn't Just for Big Kids, and I just want to thank the foundation for providing us with the funds to purchase these robotic cars. They're programmable floor robots, and what I appreciate so much about being able to apply for the grant and receiving these items is that they provide our students with technology that they might not otherwise have access to. The grant really does help us close the gap, and that is something that I am truly passionate about.
Thank you, Longview Foundation.
Hi, I'm Melva Williams, the music teacher at Ware Elementary School, and I would like to take this time to thank the Longview Foundation for awarding us a grant, which has happened 2 years in a row. The Get Tuned Into Learning project was designed to teach students the basic foundations of music. The piano keyboards I purchased through the Longview Foundation have been very beneficial to our students. And we have quite a few students who show an interest in learning how to play the piano. And there are some great advantages also in their learning process, like enhancing self-control, self-discipline, building self-esteem, and helping them to gain more confidence in themselves. It also helps them to express their creativity. I teach a select amount of students for 45 minutes once a week after school. I also taught piano during the summer enrichment camp for 2 years as well. The students explored the keyboard. They were taught basic music theory, which helps them learn how to read music, and also piano technique. They also learned to play individual and group piano pieces. And group piano is very good because it teaches them to play ensemble music, which helps in preparing them for middle school and high school band, orchestra, choir, or any other form of the arts. Even though there are a lot of music programs being cut, I believe the arts are very important. There are many gifted and talented students at Ware Elementary, and some may not be able to afford piano lessons. So this type of grant provided by the foundation gives these students an opportunity to achieve in music. The other item we received from the foundation was a Keynote Visualizer, which is a highly recommended teaching tool. It helps me to teach piano with a more visual approach. It allows the students to see the music notes, staff, sharps, flat signatures, and it helps improve their music reading. So this item was very, very helpful for them to be able to see what notes are being played, where they're located. It is truly an asset. I'd like to again thank the Longview Foundation for providing our students with these materials, as it's given them the opportunity to pursue their study of music starting at an early age. Thank you.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Sherry Lee with Longview Early Graduation High School. I just want to talk about the importance of the LISD Foundation for our school. We have had the benefit of receiving several of the Campus Initiative grants, and they have been very helpful in helping our students to have real-world experiences. And we know that this is very important for them to make that connection between their schoolwork and college and career. The LISD Foundation actually inspires us to think innovatively in ways that we can reach our students and help them to dream about those things that would be beneficial for them in their future. Our last grant that we received was for ACT Career Ready software, which is preparing students for the workforce. We want to make sure that our students here at Longview Early Graduation not only graduate from high school, but that they prepare themselves for the next step into the workforce, becoming productive citizens. And so we thank the LISD Foundation for its contribution to our school and all of our schools, but in particular our students here at Longview Early Graduation. Thank you.
Frederick. I'm the teacher leader or principal at Johnston McQueen Elementary in Longview ISD. A couple years ago, I attended a conference, a library conference in our community. It was held at a middle school. And our librarian consultant for the district had invited me, and I was able to attend half a day. They had this awesome room off of their library, and they had a green screen in it so their students could come in and make productions. Before I left, I asked that librarian if I might try my hand at using their green screen technology. I made this awesome video, just 2 or 3 minutes, very short. I placed myself in front of the White House and I pretended I was a White House reporter, and it took me to a whole nother place of envisioning what this technology might do for Johnston McQueen. So I came back to my campus and I wrote a grant, Media Magic. And we are now living that grant and making a difference in the lives of students at Johnston McQueen with green screen technology.
We are extremely grateful to the Longview ISD Foundation for the award of our 2016 Campus Initiative Grant, Media Magic. This award is helping teachers to make learning fun, meaningful, and relevant for students. The possibilities for Johnston McQueen students to create products using green screen technology are endless. Thank you, Longview ISD Foundation and supporters for supporting our green screen vision, Media Magic.
Did you know there are different kinds of hearing loss? Hearing loss is the third most common physical condition affecting 350 million people. There are 4 kinds of hearing loss. For people with hearing loss, speech is muffled sounding. It's kind of like what we would hear if we were listening underwater, or if you're talking into a can or into a bucket, depending on the hearing loss level. So using hearing devices help people hear and to understand the world around them better. There are different kinds of hearing devices to help deaf or hard of hearing people listen and communicate. The technology changes every day and has greatly improved the lives of deaf and hard of hearing people. Did you know not all deaf and hard of hearing people know how to sign? People can communicate in many different ways. Some are oral, that means that they talk. Some use gestures at what they're speaking about. Some use ASL, which is sign language in America. Some use C, which is signing exact English. Some use finger spelling. Some write or draw. And some use cued speech. Each person communicates in the best way that fits them.
I am pointing. I talk and sign. I am holding. I have 2 movements. I talk. I hard of hearing. I have 1 hearing aid. I sign and talk.
I am deaf. I have 2 cochlear implants and I am oral.
We hope that you learned something from our video and that you will help us raise deaf awareness. Thank you.